Hi. Okay, so I've pretty much been like the worst internet person in the entire world for like the past 3 months. There's no excuses. I'm just really crap at sticking to things. If I was a chocolate bar, I'd be a flake. I'm making this really awkward. Yeah, I've just been struggling a bit, had a lot to deal with. The last few months have just been terrible, to be honest with you. But, new year, new me, you know. No. I've had no choice but to take some fairly drastic action with my life recently. And I am moving away for a while soon. Quite a long time. I'm going elsewhere to pastures new, to try and rebuild myself a little bit. But you don't need to worry about that too much because I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to try this newfangled thing that everybody's doing these days called vlogging. I bought myself a nice little camera. I'm going to take you with me and we're going to have a little adventure together. It's going to be swell. Just out of curiosity, just to see what everybody said, I put a tweet out the other day asking whether people tend to prefer my like beauty-based videos or my non-beauty-based videos where I, you know, talk about stuff other than eyebrows. Interestingly, nobody said the beauty videos. So either that means you all think my makeup is horrendous, or it means you're more interested in the other stuff. And to be honest, I'm more interested in the other stuff as well, so I don't really know why we've all been pretending to come to this channel for makeup advice when there's better people out there that can give you all that. So I think I might sack that off for a while. So I thought we'll just do this for a while and see what happens. Not sure whether that's a totally reliable plan or that much of a sensible one, but I'm going to give it a go. So to kick things off with this, you know, new chatty kind of vibe over here, I thought I'd have a chat about my New Year's resolutions because no one else has done that this week. I made quite a few New Year's resolutions this year because I was in such turmoil over Christmas. Shall I just tell you? I'll just tell you. I got dumped on Christmas Day. That was good. From a 6-year relationship. Yeah. So when you're feeling down about yourself, just remember how much of a joke my life is. You'll instantly feel better about things. So as you can probably imagine, after Christmas I was thinking I need to make a few changes around here. So I have New Year's resolutions coming out of every nook and cranny that you can possibly imagine. And they're all written down in this nice little book because one of my New Year's resolutions is to be more organised. So there's notebooks everywhere at the moment. I've got them everywhere to try and at least make me feel like I'm a bit more organised. Funnily enough, I've been watching everyone's New Year's resolutions videos to try and, you know, like pep myself up to stick with mine, and mine seem to be the same as everyone else's. So you're probably going to have seen this video about 30 times already because I'm about 10 days behind everyone else as usual. My main resolution for 2015 is to read 30 books because every year I always set resolutions like read more, which are just crap. I've nearly finished Wuthering Heights this week. I've somehow studied an English literature degree, got to the age of 23 and never read Wuthering Heights. Thought it was about time I rectified that. And as well as reading the 30 books, I've also vowed that when I read a quote that affects me or that touches me in a special way, I'm going to write that quote down in a book. It's another one of my notebooks. Can you tell that I'm going through somewhat of an emotional crisis right now? My second New Year's resolution is to run the race for life, which I know is like nothing compared to a lot of people who run regularly. But for anyone who knows me, running 5k is literally like landing on the moon. I'm just not a person that moves. I'm just not. I've got a little while to get there and be one of those girls that looks awesome while exercising. It's never going to happen. I don't look awesome while not exercising, so it's the dream. My fourth New Year's resolution was to take more photographs and to make my Instagram really good so that I can look back on it and be like, oh, what a wonderful year. 2015, the year I came from rock bottom and built this beautiful dream. But as of yet, I think I've taken one photograph. in 13 days. Another one that I am doing really well with though is no takeaways. If I added up how much money I spent on takeaways last year, I think I'd probably want to bury myself in the ground. The only one I've had is New Year's Day, but as we all know, New Year's Day is not an actual day, it's sort of like day zero. I was so horrendously hungover and full of regret that the only option was to meet an Indian. So that happened, but since then, no takeaways. But my final New Year's resolution for 2015 is a big one, and it's one that if I don't do it by December 31st, 2015, I'll be really pissed off with myself, like really pissed off, and that is to finish my book. Anyone who's been watching this channel for a long time, you might vaguely have heard me mention this. I've written a fiction book. I've been writing it for 2 years now. I started it when I should have been writing my dissertation in the last year of uni. It's a teenage fiction book, but I think it's going to be done soon. Forcing myself to put it out into the world will really require me to push myself. And as we all know, pushing yourself is like the worst thing. It's so not fun. It's gonna happen and I'm gonna do it because I've put so much time into it and I've loved it. Like I love this thing as a creation, and I want to do it the justice of doing something useful with it, and you know, like if I make a bit of money out of it, that would be excellent. I'm trying to think if I've got anything else to tell you, but I don't think I have really. Oh, I've got something else to tell you. I'm going to summer in the city. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going with my best internet friends who I've been friends with since we were about 14, I think, but it's going to be so fun and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's something good. So that was good. We've kicked things off. We're back on track. This is great. A good start, everybody. Well done. I feel like this is going to be quite cathartic and therapeutic for me. So if you want to stick along for this ride, I have no idea what's happening in my life anymore, so it might be quite exciting. Cool.